Free watching, but it's free watching, but you're not asking any questions. We need some questions. Um, um, we're gonna actually be recording an episode in 50 minutes, and we are going to be talking about Elvis motherfucking Presley, who is a child molester, apparently. So sad, isn't it, when you think about it? But then King of Pop, Michael Jackson, pedo. King of Rock and Roll, pedo. Was he the Duke of York? Pedophile. So it must be royalty breeds nonsense. Yeah, we're going to be answering some questions. James Seanhart. I just get on the stream and nonsense already been discussed. Got to love how reliable this show is. Yeah, it's reliable. We will all instantly talk about child molestation. It's rife. That's why it's everywhere. I actually tried to do. We just started a new podcast with my friend Stacey called "We Need to Talk About," and I think we got about 4 minutes in to episode one before we started talking about noncery and whatnot. So yeah, it's it's just in it's constantly going on, right? It's just what happens. I just got a message on Discord. I can't see it. Or was it on Discord? Maybe not. But yeah, James, don't disappoint you with like Vic. I had no idea he was a nonce or that there were allegations. Well, you're going to find out in our new episode that we're recording today. Dean has discovered noncery amongst the king of rock and roll. We don't really want to give too much away, but yeah, he's stumbled upon some just unsavory news, really. I think it was. I don't want to say anymore. I know quite a lot actually, but I don't want to say anymore because you'll save it for the podcast. Don't Google it. Wait until you hear our side of it, and then jump in. What's everyone been up to? I went to Motorfest in Chelmsford today, and it was below par. Below par. There's a big delay, so questions. If you aren't a member of the Discord, get into the old. Get in there now. Join the Discord. Links in the description. No, it's not. Is it? Links in the description now. So get on the Discord, and then there's a live chat thing. There's a live stream thing. In fact, do you know what? How do I Copy link there. If you want to ask some questions, put it in there. Just so the delay's gone. Well, because I have to look at myself if I'm on this one. You do learn something new every day, Vic. Why I've got how many of you? 4. Head over to We Need to Talk About podcast thing and subscribe. Let's see if we can get that up. That's the Acast. Let's have a look. Here we go. Right. Go and do yourself a favor, guys. Subscribe to this. I'm just linking, just spreading links, like almost spreading links like a high school locker room. If you're English, you'll know, you'll get that joke. Hopefully. I thought it was quite funny. But that's the links to those fun things that we're doing. Where's Discord gone now? I've lost it now. New on Reds. James Shornhart, welcome to the Discord, mate. So yeah, next episode on Wednesday is magicians, and yeah, that should be fun. Chatting about magicians. You've been listening on repeat though. I mean, surely like it gets a bit tiresome, right? Yeah, magicians next, and then it's tattoos. I wanted to do a Limp Bizkit episode, but that's been vetoed. Apparently, the Limp Bizkit episode is not as important as the other ones we've got lined up. JJ's going to come on and join us, and he's going to eat chicken wings live on the stream. Or we might just watch. I don't know. I think we should get him to come on and eat. We're going to find out. 5 of y'all watching now. Which is a shame because I guess now there's only 5 people online. There's not a lot to take in though, Vic. Really, it's just us just complaining about stuff. Yeah, but yeah, the Timber Drake joke took a few times to drop. Did it? It's just no one finds it funny. Not even Joey, and his name is Drake, and it should land. It should land better. Let me just send a link to JJ. So JJ's going to join, I think. Got a collection of coffees and Diet Cokes from. Oh, they didn't even put the thing on there. Nice. Of coffees and Diet Cokes from McDonald's, because I knew this was going to go long, but it also means I'm going to be pissing the whole way through the episode. Put that up and on. So James Shornhart, new member of the Discord. How many episodes into our podcast are you? I know it's been a long time since we did anything, purely because we're all busy people, and that's no excuse really, because this is a lot of fun. But we're all trying to do some. We're trying to change that for you guys by doing these little extra bits here and there. But we'll get. I have to wear headphones later. Oh yes, James. Yeah, chat in the live stream. It's all going to a hashtag live stream because it just stops it getting all over the place. Proper guys, I'm working on more. James, we are definitely back for one episode at least. But there's loads we need to do, and we need to we go back to it because he's about to enter the room. JJ has entered the building. Here he comes. Here he is.
Got it.
He's eating chicken wings.
Hello.
Have you finished your chicken wings? Have you?
No, I've just started my chicken wings. Very
I just ordered loads of black coffee from McDonald's, and I'm now realised that I'm just going to be pissing the whole time. In the scary.
I can't believe it's been so long that your hair is now that of 1980s George Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks great.
Yep. Did George Michael have hair like this in the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Googling that, mate.
Or maybe it was early 90s.
I think he did. I think you're right. Mate, I used to get told I look like George Michael all the time.
Really?
That and Patrick Swayze.
I think you've kind of got a bit of a look of Corey Haim.
Corey Haim, mate. Fucking George Michael, guys. Can I share my screen on the feed?
I don't know. It's been so long I've been sat in front of a computer. I literally don't know what to do. I was just getting used to doing podcast sober, and now I'm so nervous about doing one. I've just gone and got loads of beer.
What are you nervous about?
Because I don't think I don't feel like I've spoken public for like 6 months.
Spoken in public.
Mm.
So my kids went away. My wife and kids went away for a week, and I decided just not to go into the office. I was like, I'm just gonna work from home, but I'm not coming in. He was like, okay. And then I didn't speak to anyone for 4 days, like verbally. I didn't verbally open my mouth or use my mouth for like 4 days. How cool is that?
Did you feel better? Yeah. So not as long.
Pardon?
Not as long as George Michael.
Not as long, but it's the same kind of vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a mind of its own.
Yeah, this one, this is kind of like how I'm feeling right now. I reckon if I blow dried it, oh, look at that bad boy. He's a fucking gangster. He must have had loads of women, like all the women after him. He was just like, did he ever get married to a woman?
No, I think he was gay.
No. He wasn't gay.
So
terrain
gay.
theory versus someone on the YouTube's asked, talk about terrain theory versus germ theory. Terrain theory.
Yeah, so it's called terra something. The idea that the landscape was made for us.
All right, yeah, we terraformed, right?
Terraformed.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think are they referring to whether the land adapted to us or we adapted to the land?
Well, I don't know. We're gonna find out, right?
Because I'm gonna say we adapted to the land.
Well, we evolved from surely that we evolved to live on this land, right?
Swamp sperm.
Swamp sperm. That's what you reckon we are, right?
Yeah. Well, there's actually a band called Sperm Swamp. Have you ever listened to that band?
No.
Oh my god. I don't know if you can stream it or
I'm now gonna dub the old Smoking Hearts van Sperm Swamp.
let me my computer's not even used to this.
No, he said it's about how viruses are created by our own body.
Oh.
So you got that wrong.
Excuse me, I was just talking
Megan's
shit.
13 is just like pwned you big time, bro.
Thanks. Well, as a repayment of your knowledge, I would highly recommend going and listening to Sperm Swamp.
Go listen to Sperm Swamp Nexus 13.
I think my favorite. Oh, am I not in this stream?
Yeah, you are.
Oh. I would highly recommend Fermented Anal Nectar or Diaric Polka.
That's how I was yesterday, mate.
Tight Lips Cunt.
Oh, I was definitely fermented anal nectar yesterday. I gave myself food poisoning at a barbecue.
Oh.
I didn't give myself food poisoning, actually. I got food poisoning at a barbecue.
My mum's got this thermometer that you stick in meat.
Yeah.
Not my dad. It takes so long to take the measurement
Yeah.
that your meat is already overcooked by the time it's got to the actual temperature that it says on the dial.
So it's pointless then.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. So it got to about 55, and I was just like, "It's cooked, it's fine." She's like, "It has to be 72 degrees."
75 stay alive. That's what I learned.
Bollocks, man.
I've got a digital one, a Thermapen for my meat. Other digital thermometers are available, but they're not as good. Thermapen out there, guys. If you want to sponsor us, Thermapen. I was looking at a new barbecue today. I know this is not very conspiracy, but what are the current views on about flat Earth? Right, what are our current views about flat Earth? It's cake Earth, mate. That's the thing. The Earth is made of cake. If you just yourself so you can eat chicken wings.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it just went off.
Yeah.
I reckon it just cut off while you turned away from the microphone.
Huh.
What are our current views on flat Earth? They're the same as they were 6 months ago. It might be true.
I can't believe anyone's actually watching.
What?
I'm also now not a vegan. I don't know if I was last time.
You were last time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're now not a vegan.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that you've gone to a public forum to live stream eating meat. You've gone the other way.
I even eat the bones now as well.
You just go out and kill animals, not even eat them. That's how far you've gone the other way.
Just eat them raw.
Just mauling animals in the zoo.
But I only eat domesticated animals. I just go and eat local neighborhood cats.
Eat people's pet chickens.
Like fucking Alf. Give me the cat.
Alf.
Yeah, so
Alf
yeah, I'm hopefully on the housing market.
Oh, really? So you've been renting this whole time?
Yeah.
Right.
For 30 fucking, well, not 30 years, but yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
Boy, I've been renting.
I worked out the other day that I'd paid my landlord's 60 grand off my landlord's mortgage.
Oh, well. And yeah, I've been on the housing market since 2008.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. I got a 0% mortgage. Went back when they were just giving mortgages to literally anyone.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
They gave me one
for a very long time. I found out something the other day about a band, and they were from Southend-on-Sea, and my mum fucking loves them. I can't remember what they were called.
Depeche Mode?
King? Possibly?
Maybe. I've never heard of them. But then I don't really. But what's it? Dr. Hook and that are from Southend. More accurately, Canvey Island, where Dean's from.
Is that like the dodgy part?
It's the bit that was sinking until recently, but they've built a wall now.
Is that like the Blackpool of Lancashire?
The
Of
Blackpool.
the South.
Yeah, this is the Blackpool of Essex. Yeah, no, there is actually. There's two competing fairgrounds right next to each other. Yeah, but one of them's slightly better than the other, but the other one's a lot cheaper. But I take the kids to the slightly cheaper one because no one goes there, so there's no queues. And they've got this little boat ride that they go on. The kids love it.
It sounds like a fairground that the League of Gentlemen.
It is exactly. It looks like, and most of the people that go there look like extras from the League of Gentlemen.
From Psychoville, the guy with the hook.
It's just
Mr. Jolly.
Yeah.
Mr. Jolly makes kids cry with laughter. Fucking love that.
It's a lot like that. Funny. It is absolutely grim. We never answered Nexus 13. Well, you didn't. What's your current view on Flat Earth?
I'd like to know how many apps Dave Weiss sold after we did our podcast. I'd like to know where our fucking cut is, Dave Weiss.
And someone else has asked, are there still plans to go back over PID? What's PID?
PID.
What's PID?
They're thinking of a different podcast.
Maybe that's just me being thick.
PID.
Maybe that's me being thick.
Paul is dead.
Paul is dead.
Paul is dead.
Paul is dead.
Yeah, I just worked that out. I actually did. I was eating chicken wings. Right. I've got a question for the YouTube group. What is worse? This is a fucking conspiracy theory.
Okay, what is worse? Come on, right, YouTube.
Pouring too much sauce on your plate and not having enough food to dip it with.
Okay.
Or not putting enough sauce on your plate and having too much food to not dip.
Well, you can always add more sauce, right?
Yeah, but you can't because you're doing a YouTube live stream.
Oh, okay. So you've not done enough. So you dip your wings. You're a wing dipper. I'm a wing drizzler. Dipper.
You see, the problem with wing drizzler is too much commitment, because if you commit to it and it's fucking shit, you're done. Whereas if you're a wing dipper, like, look at this. This is going to disgust everybody. So we've got barbecue sauce, a pile of cat bones, not chicken wings.
He's eating cat.
Mayo, and then garlic onion.
Bruv.
Good. I mean, I'm contemplating dipping my bones in the sauce and then just sucking the sauce off. Woo. We just got these really good chicken wings from Co-op, and I haven't really had good chicken wings since I started eating meat. Are
they just like microwave ones, or are they ones that you buy them in the pot and then you cook them? Like they're actually
30. It was like four quid, and we had 8 yesterday. We had 12 today, and there's still about another 12 left.
Jesus,
they're hot and spicy from
Co-op. For me, Co-op wings are pretty sick. Vic says, not put enough sauce on your plate, hands down, but Frank sauce belongs on wings, nothing else.
Are you a Frank sauce cooker, pre or post?
Are you a Frank's? Oh, I don't know. We'll find out what she says.
Is it pre-cooking or post-cook?
I'm so when I do my wings, I'm more of a dry rub before I cook them, and then as they come off, I'm a tosser. I'm a cover them in sauce and toss them in the bowl.
I've been saying it ever since I met you. Do you know what actually came up the other day? Was the picture of me and you at Download where we took them Ritalins.
Oh yeah, that was it when you didn't sleep.
Yeah,
for 3 days.
Yeah, that was great. But the picture of me and you, we looked so happy in the guest area, and I'm just like, hey, because we met that guy who had pretty much done the same tattoo on you.
Yeah, you just redone it.
His had a fez. Yours had a fez, and his just didn't.
Yeah,
I think it was just a style.
It was like that was the NFTs before NFTs, mate. Putting a little fez on it, they made it rare. Put a little mustache and a fez on it.
Well, I had fezzes on my NFTs that me and my friend were meant to be doing, but he still hasn't done it. That was about 6 months ago. So I think we've missed the boat, really.
Yeah. Because you were doing them last time we were recording. And that was like 6 months ago.
Yeah. So I mean, Goblin. I could have been the next Goblin town.
You could have been the next fucking. Oh mate,
Invisible friend.
I just seen that picture, the rare photo of Castro meeting Slipknot.
Brilliant.
I just tried to look when we recorded. That was the third of. No way.
It was cold last time we recorded. I know that.
Right. Last time we recorded.
And I've got a new light.
Oh,
so spooky.
We've got loads of neons downstairs in the podcast studio, but because this is obviously, I do this down the lens. We weren't going to use the podcast studio, but we've built a neon wall downstairs. So next episode will be done on that. Right, the last episode we released on the 8th of December, 2021. It has been 6 months.
That's awful.
That is really bad. I apologize. And I will apologize on the actual main episode, but Jesus. So
and for anyone who's still a Patreon.
Well, thank you, Patreon. And Vic is a Patreon guy still. Paid for our Zoom contract today with the Patreon. So that means we could actually do a recording and a live stream.
Thanks,
guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, there's only so much discount you can get on the 3 shirts that we've got. So I can imagine Vic's just got one in different sizes. Oh, they've gone.
The shirts the company that did our shirts have gone bust.
Oh, shit.
So,
I mean, great idea for content creators. Terrible idea for a company.
Yeah.
You need to.
They went bust. They didn't go bust because of buy that merch. They went bust because of poor business decisions in their other company that they use their designs for. But luckily, I started a podcast with Stacey, who used to run that company. So I was just going to get him to set up a shirt monkey for us. So he'll just put all those designs up on. All our designs will go up again somewhere else. So they will be on for sale again soon. I've
noticed that direct to garment is becoming a household thing now.
Yeah,
you can buy like kind of good direct to garment printers for your house.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, can you bother to do that
though? No, I couldn't. I bought a Cameo silhouette because I really wanted to start doing my own stickers. Probably used it once.
Yeah, I remember you sent me some stickers.
It's just a faff because you have to take all the negative out of, and who can be bothered doing that? A guy in Newcastle used to do me like 300 stickers for like 25 quid. And all the designs I sent him were always like, I never knew how you did it. I just thought it was like, oh yeah, it's easy. You just print them out. Nah, you have to individually peel all the little bits off.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah, weeding. It's called weeding, that is.
Weeding?
Nice. When I had a sign, when I used to make signs, I used to do loads of weeding. Yeah. Well, we got 20 minutes until our episode. I've done a bit of research on this. Have you researched Elvis Presley much?
I watched Bubba Hotep. That's about it.
That's good. I was going to do that, but I've also I'm just going to be.
I mean, when I say I watched Bubba Hotep, I watched it a year ago.
Probably when you said let's do the episode, right?
Yeah, probably. The episode that was my choice. I have no idea.
Well, Dean's gone all in on this one, mate. So it looks like we can take a back seat and just make jokes, which is what we're good at. I am just going to make puns related to Elvis songs, I think.
I'm probably just going to carry on just licking all the sauce out of this bowl using my finger. So.
Nice. That sounds delicious.
It's absolutely disgusting, really, but
I'm going to eat this bag of fruit. One grape. Delicious.
I'll have a finger of barbecue for every fruit you have.
Another bit of grape.
There's probably more sugar in that
barbecue
than there was in your coffee.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to get a Desperado.
Oh, I'm going to get a beer for when we record. So while JJ goes and gets himself another beer, I'm going to eat this fruit down the microphone, ASMR style. Dean's done with his notes. Dean, do you want to join the stream for 10 minutes? If so, join the chat and you'll come on. Otherwise, they've got to listen to me eat apple.
My beautiful partner in crime is currently watching season 3 of The Boys.
What a show.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go back and watch it all because I've caught like half of season 1, a bit of season 2, the beginning of season 3. Yeah. So, has anyone got any conspiracy theories about Ireland? Because I'm going to Dublin on Friday and I might be visiting the Leprechaun Museum, which I thought was a museum about leprechauns, but apparently it isn't. It's a museum that's scaled up so you feel like a leprechaun.
That's not a leprechaun museum then.
No, that's just like some sort of weird role play.
It's like a.
That's just like my life. Everything's a lot bigger than it is for everybody else.
Are you that small? I can't remember, mate.
Yeah, it's just because I'm really close to the camera.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, I am that small. I am tiny. I am tiddly.
It's been a long time since I've seen you actually in real life.
I know. I was thinking the other day, once this house is sorted and I'll finally get my bike to a level that I'm happy to ride it, I get a rear brake on it. I might actually make that trip down and we should film the podcast in Hellfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Dean's been
over or just any
twice.
Podcast.
Dean's come down twice from Detroit.
And he lives in America. Yeah.
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 But yeah, 100%. We'll work it out.
I'm kind of gutted I wasn't at Download this year. Look at how amazing is that?
What?
The glare on my glasses makes it look like
makes you look like it looks like you're some kind of
look like an NFT.
No, it makes you look like that picture of the Amityville kid.
I thought that was the Amityville kid, not the Children of the Corn, different one.
No. So
that's not a real story.
That's not a real story. But the Amityville kid.
Did you watch the Sex Pistols documentary? The drama series. Yeah,
I thought it was bloody brilliant.
So did I. Yeah. I thought it was the best thing. I nearly cried at the end.
Did you?
I don't know what it was about that Christmas thing. I was just like, that is
died.
Fucking. Oh God. My girlfriend couldn't work out whether she was meant to be playing someone from New York or someone from fucking Russia. She was just like, la la.
She's the worst, but she's the worst in real life. It did mean that me and my mates got to reform our band Essex Pistols. So that's really good. We've got to practice for that soon, so we're going to do that.
SX Pistols.
Essex.
Yeah, not just SX.
No, Essex. Essex Pistols.
We're from Essex. ESX.
ES-Sex Pistols. That's what we're going with. Or ES brackets ES Sex Pistols. I'm not sure yet. But so we're gonna do that. That'd be fun. But I'm not playing Steve Jones. Because I'm not.
You fucking should, because you were exactly you could have played him in the thing.
I reckon I would have done a really good job playing him in the thing as well.
I honestly, if somebody who'd known you their whole life who was slightly blind and didn't actually know what you really looked like, and they saw the TV and they were like, that's Ben. That Ben. I was just like, fucking hell.
That's the real.
I think that was the only reason I watched it, because I hadn't seen you in so long. I was like, it's like being with Ben.
Yeah, my mate Simon, who's a bit older than me, but he was like, he texts me, he goes, watch Pistol, and tell me it's not you. Like everything about Steve Jones and that thing is me. Like not just like how he slightly looks like me, like acting and everything. I was like,
not that he looks exactly like you.
Doesn't look exactly like me, but he acts a lot like me. Maybe it's because I was like, I'm punk as fuck.
What? Having sex with people with abortions in bags in cars?
Yeah, well,
it's a very specific story, isn't it?
Yeah, that didn't happen to me though. It's not based on my life. in a mini.
Want to see what's in my bag?
Do you want to see
She was from bag? She was from want to see what's in my bag? No, she was from Wolverhampton or Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Want to see what's in my bag?
Do you want to see what's in my bag? It's an
abortion. It's just my abortion.
It's a disgrace. What
just my juice.
That's their best song, I think. Bodies.
I didn't fucking know that they only released one album.
Well, technically they released two.
The Rock and Roll Swindle.
Yeah, the Great Rock and Roll. But it's like, But that, I mean,
it's not an album.
Because when you think of like the Sex Pistols, you got to think they made a massive impact for 10 songs. Like they fucking what they did was amazing.
My first introduction to the Sex Pistols really was my mum took me to Carnaby Street before it
gave
got
you an abortion bag.
Yeah, she was like, "This is what they do in London." God, that's awful. Just in a carrier bag, in a Netto carrier bag. So before Carnaby Street got shit, they had a shop, like a store right at the end on the right hand side, just before you got to the mural thing.
Yeah.
And it was like the punkest place ever. They just had everything everywhere. And they just had a really small seat. It was obviously a tourist place, but they just had a CD rack, a small CD rack that had like 12 CDs in, and they were all the Clash and the Sex. Oh, great. Sorry, mate. I'll tell you this story another time then. I can't see the YouTube, so I can't answer any questions. But look at Ben's beaded seat cover. Does anyone else have vivid memories of going to the seaside with their grandparents with one of them on the seat and constantly just wanting to like cut one of the little plastic strings and then all the bees fall off? So I'm just talking to myself, Ben.
Fine, you should be. These beers, right? We've had a few of them in this Camden Hells box that were just water in them. So I brought 3 up because there's no like bubbles or anything when I do this. So I'm assuming all 3 of these are just water.
Why would they just be water?
Because we've had a few in this box that we got that were just water.
But why would they just be water?
I don't know. I don't work for Camden Hells lager bottling plant.
Why would Camden just put water in bottles? Surely that's illegal.
I think they've just like they've just messed it up somehow.
But
I'm like,
oh no, I've accidentally brewed some water again.
This is just water. You forgot the hops, you knobhead.
I don't know. Oh!
I hear it's got.
He probably used to work in that fucking punk shop that I've just been telling you about. But anyway, the album that I got that first introduced me to the Sex Pistols was called Kiss. Fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. It was called Kiss This.
Yeah.
And it was like, it had most of their songs on, and then all the songs that were on Rock and Roll Swindle. And then right at the end, it had My Way by Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
And I just remember falling in love with that and just been like, oh my God, this is fucking brilliant.
Mate, that version of My Way is so good, but also so bad.
And the video is just so fucking surreal, which was meant to be in Rock and Roll Swindle, or was in Rock and Roll Swindle.
It was, I think.
Yeah, where he's like walking down the stairs and just like, by the way, me and Ben shop at the same glasses shop. He thought these. He was like, they look great on JJ. I'm just gonna.
Well, I've got my other ones. The ones I actually wear, but they reflect really badly.
Yeah, and you look like Damien fucking Eccles.
I'm so morose. Oh, I'm so depressed.
We don't actually worship the devil.
I didn't kill those boys.
But I did sell a lot of books talking about killing boys.
But I didn't kill those boys. Didn't kill those
look like
boys.
Him. Oh, you look like the guy from Damned.
Right, the Damned.
What's he called? The lead singer of the Damned who always wears sunglasses indoors.
Dave Vanian.
I still don't get the joke in that name.
There's no joke. Just Vanian sounds more horror, doesn't it? And more like
Transylvanian.
I'd
call myself Dave Vacula.
Davula.
Davenstein.
Davenstein's monster.
Davenstein. Also,
we're Davenstein.
One thing I didn't realize about Steve Jones was that shit metal band he was in.
What was that?
Oh my god! Let me send you a link to this. I watched it earlier on Thingy. It's a little interview with Steve Jones, and it's him. It's so bad. Steve Jones, but he's got really long hair. Oh, here it is. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, go on.
Right.
Dean's here. Dean's here.
It says host disabled, participate in screen share.
Yeah, go on then. Try now.
Hello, Dean.
I'm not in it. Right, we're just gonna quickly listen to Steve Jones's metal band.
They were awful.
And then we'll say goodbye to the YouTubers, even though Dean's just got here, and we'll get ready.
Is it working?
Yeah, but I can't hear it.
I have to share the. Hang on, I'll pause it. I have to share the audio. I can't remember how to do that. Back to meeting. I can't hear Dean either.
He's not. He's keeping it stum.
Oh, hang on. I remember.
He just wants to hear Steve. Wait, what are those shoes? They're like.
What damn shoes?
What them shoes, bruv?
Yo, mate, what damn shoes?
What them shoes?
I can't remember how to share the audio. How do you do it?
Then you have to go share computer audio.
Where?
I don't know.
Stop share. Right. Share screen. Oh yeah, share sound. There we go. Here we go. I've got it. It's going. What them shoes?
What them bloody shoes, though, bruv? Go on then, let's hear it. Mate, that's still like a lead part of a Sex Pistols song.
Steve Jones, and we're here in my ass.
In my ass.
In California.
You want to come in my ass?
I'm going to tell you the address.
I'll move in my ass.
It's in the hills somewhere.
I've got a bottle of water there. It's not water, it's booze. Mate, his voice is sick.
I don't think this was. This almost reminds me when Wade joined Gallows.
Involvement in music.
Just no idea what he's on about. Just shit.
Because there was this thing in England that
I just read up metal,
rock,
didn't I?
And all these bands used to play at pubs. You know, there was like a circuit. And I used
to
steal a Ford Transit and wait till they packed up and follow them home. And they was usually too tired to unload it. And then I'd just wait an hour and then steal all the gear out of there.
He's brilliant, mate. You should steal all the gear out of it.
You know,
it was brilliant, you know.
In a minute, anyway.
That was my involvement.
He just talked about doing heroin, and then
that was my involvement.
Then I did heroin.
And then I did heroin.
I had to beat them to death with their own shoes.
Look how bad this video is. Also, he is aware that he doesn't have to look at his guitar in a music video because he's not actually playing. Someone should have told Steve Jones that you don't have to look at your guitar.
Mate, this is sick.
Do you think that they just used the same set for California Love? They just kept it in place and then California Love?
That looks like music video from late 80s, early 90s set that they just had set up.
But he doesn't even mention this band's name in this, so I will never be able to find it. I mean, I will be able to find it. Just put it on Wikipedia, I guess.
Was it this? What was it? I'm just trying to look now. The 80s, right? Checkered past, led by right now. What did he do? Jones also played Thin Lizzy Blair. Yeah, no. Johnny Thundersalem. Yeah, that's sick. I just want to know what he did for his like. What was his? Was it the 90s? He did a metal band. Fantasy 7, which recorded remains officially unreleased. Yeah, it was called Fantasy 7 or F7. They never released it.
Probably why they didn't do very well. You have to release music to.
Oh no! Neurotic Outsiders. Duff McKagan and Matt Sorum from Guns N' Roses.
Have you ever seen? You ever seen the interview of John Lydon where he's on a panel with Johnny Ramone, Duff McKagan?
Oh God, it's so embarrassing.
It is so awful. Henry Rollins. It's like
cringe, right?
So bad. So bad.
Yeah. So
at Ham.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
He's not in heaven.
Thank fuck for
He's
that.
just very light where he is.
Right. So Steve Jones. Always wrong. Angela. Good news. Better way. Feeling. Is this the one? I'm just trying to think if this is the album.
If it's got a motorbike on the beginning of it, it's definitely the album.
1 sec as well, boys. Won't be a sec.
No worries.
All right. I'm just trying to see like Billy Idol was in it as well, apparently.
Billy Idol was apparently in the Sex Pistols thing, and I didn't see him.
I didn't see him either.
Yeah,
right.
He's credited in it.
Right.
It's the
just so I can get this out of the way. You boys can meet Louis before Rachel
live
can.
Stream of a dog.
Oh
dog
my
stream.
God. Emma.
Right, I've just got to quickly go and move the plug for my car because it started raining.
All right, mate. I was going to say, I guess we're on the live stream, aren't we? Hi, everybody. Sorry, it's been so bloody long, but here's my dog, Louis. Here's one of the reasons I haven't been here and haven't been able to do anything. This little shitbag. He's cute as hell, though.
Emma's coming.
She wants to see him, yeah. Oh, straight up there. He's a good nose cleaner. Look, right up the nose. There we are.
Oh.
Come on, Louis. Wait. Oh, can she see him?
How old is he now?
He is 3 months old, about 13 weeks or so.
Oh,
he's stupid cute. But yeah, he's been rad.
Oh, he's looking at himself.
Oh yeah,
he's looking at Oh.
Right, I'm gonna go and give him back. Oh, that's a big yawn.
I was gonna pick my cat up, but she fucking hates me. So what?
Right, I'll be back.
She just came in.
Okay. Oh, she did. Right, won't be a second.
She did, but I won't pick her up.
Won't be a moment.
Doggy.
Come on, mate.
Right. So that is. I think that's gonna have to be the end of the live stream, guys, because we've got to go and talk about the king of rock and roll. Oh no, everyone's left. I'll stay for a bit longer. So yeah, Steve Jones's metal band. If anyone can find out what they were really called, because I don't think it was Neurotic Outsiders.
Oh. Right.
Right.
Oh God.
Neurotic. It could be alright.
Hold on, mate. Sorry if you're talking. I ain't got my headphones on the voice. There we go.
Yeah, I was just trying to find out what Steve Jones's metal band was called because I really liked it, but turns out JJ think it's crap, but I really liked it.
I was going to say he definitely did sound like what's his name from Wayne's World, though. And then I beat them to death with their own shoes.
I got really into heroin.
I just got into heroin.
I just couldn't help myself, you know. Just really.
If you saw an abortion in a bag, you probably would get into heroin.
Yeah,
I think it probably scars you for life.
Right? Is an abortion? Yeah, that video of Johnny Rotten, mate. Oh.
What are you guys talking about? The TV show?
We really like the TV show, but
I haven't seen any of it yet.
Really worth a watch.
It's so good.
Right, I definitely will at some point. Anyway, I will do.
Right,
full show.
I'm going to tell everyone. Right, so thank you for coming on the live stream, guys. We should have an episode. We'll have an episode out tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh shit!
We'll have to release it because we've been so far behind.
I have.
Well, you Patreon guys who are on the chat now. You will definitely get it tomorrow, and then everyone else will get it Wednesday.
It'll probably be our last episode ever because none of us are able to afford electricity.
Yeah.
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 most likely.
No, I think we need to do one every 2 weeks now.
Yeah, absolutely. Because things are a little bit easier with me here, but I'll save everything.
JJ, are you eating more chicken wings?